What's good, y'all? This is your girl Divine Karma coming in with a little message on today. How are you? I just got off work. My hair is a mess because I had that bonnet on. I send you peace, light, love, and harmony as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. How y'all doing? My little mini fro coming back. All right. Just a little quick message about letting people in our energy and our space. Man, because I'm speaking to myself and just sharing this because I've done this. But it's so easy, especially for spiritual people, for us to, when things aren't going right, when some hardships come, some lessons are coming, to be like, man, somebody put something on me. Man, somebody playing in my energy. Man, somebody doing this, that, and the third. And sometimes it's not that. It's really just this is where I'm supposed to be in life, right? There are no accidents or coincidences, right? And I've learned that nobody can be in my energy or in my space or doing anything energetically or spiritual wise to me unless I let them. And I don't mean like agree to it, but you have to be in a vulnerable energy. Like you have to be open and, be vulnerable and not be on your P's and Q's and in a low kind of vibrational energy for somebody to be able to get into your energy and get into your space, right? And play any kind of mental head games or spiritual games or whatever have you, right? And I had to have a conversation with myself this past weekend and just like, man, because it's very easy for us spiritual people just to be like, things ain't going right. Oh, somebody done put something on me. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody in my energy field. And a lot of times, sometimes it ain't that. I'm not saying, that's not true. Sometimes it could be. But a lot of times, it's literally our frequency, our, energy, our vibration. And again, and if you're in a low energy and not on your P's and Q's, you leave the door cracked for anybody else's energy to come in, right? That's why it's very important to sit with self, know thyself, man. And every day that you wake, that you get up, to get your energy right, right? And I know it's hard some days because, life be lifing. But as soon as you don't, that's when somebody can creep into your energy field, right? Then there's, I feel like a lot of times, especially, with us spiritual people, we have the tendency to not understand that we have a lesson to learn, right? We going through something because there is a lesson to learn, right? One thing I've learned is that the more you try to figure out why somebody is acting a certain way, I'm telling you right now, you cracking the door for them to get into your energy, into your space, right? We can't control other people. And I'm speaking to myself because I've done it. I still do it. And I'm trying to, fix that about myself. We can't control other people. And when somebody treats us wrong, says something crazy to us, or whatever the case may be, as soon as you decide that you are going to invest time into trying to figure out why they said that, what does this mean? Why would they say that? And then, especially spiritual folks like me, then we trying to decipher and, go back and listen to the conversation or read the text and trying to read between it and break it down. And I wonder what this meant. As soon as you decide to do that, to try to figure out, or think you're going to figure out why somebody is acting the way they are acting, or why they said this to you, this, that, and the third, you just said yes to the energetic contract. You just said yes to that energetic contract to let them in your space. So learning how not to react, right? This is the biggest thing for me. Because I got a tendency, if somebody say something bogus, man, we finna get into this energetic exchange because I'm about to pop off. You ain't finna just, and I am really, really learning to just walk away from it. Because as soon as you try to decipher it and figure it out, let me tell you something. I have spent a lot of time with people that have treated me a certain way, or I've been in situationships with, and they text me and we in a whole texting da 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 da, or a conversation, and I have found myself like reading over the text messages or playing the conversation back over in my head. I wonder what they meant by this. I wonder what this means. And then trying to decipher the text. Listen. I had to check myself. Divine, is you crazy? Why is you spending this much time? You just said yes. You just cracked the door open to let them in your energetic space. I'm not finna do it no more. Like, this is something that I'm finna work on. When I say daily, if somebody say something crazy, you just done said something crazy. I'm just gonna chalk it up. You know what? I don't know what your problem is with me, because 9 times out of 10, people ain't even got a problem with you. They got a problem with themselves, and they trying to project their energy onto you. As soon as you try to figure out why and get into a conversation and going back and forth and all of this and trying to decipher what the conversation and what could you mean, and as soon as you do that, you in it. You just open the door. You in it. Not doing it. I'm gonna do my best. I'm just gonna be like, universe, I don't know what they own. I'm gonna go on and chalk it up and give that to you and let you figure it out, because I'm not finna give no energy to it. Because soon as you give your energy to it, right? Like it's like a domino effect. You give that your energy, now you've knocked yourself down a couple pegs. And you leave a space open, a crack in your door open for somebody else or another situation to come. And the next thing you know, you got all these cracks in your door. Hell, all your windows and doors, spiritual windows and doors, is open at this point for anybody to come in and do anything, and it's gonna affect you. I have made a pact with myself. Not doing it. I am finna really, and I told myself I'm gonna come up with like some phrases and some things to put in my phone, so when it happens, I have something to look at immediately to say to myself. Mantras. This is not my issue. They don't have a problem with me. They have a problem with themselves. I'm not going to react or respond. Why? Because I'm not giving them my energy. I do not wish to get into this energetic contract with you, with this person. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Because as spiritual people, we got a tendency to blame everything on somebody playing in our energy field, somebody that put something on us. And sometimes, it's not the case. We really got some lessons to learn. Sometimes spirit is trying to get our attention because we ain't doing what we supposed to be doing. We are in the age now to where if you know who you are and you are awakened, the time now is to start moving into your life purpose. Now is the time to, okay, let me get grounded and figure out why I'm here, what my gifts are, and let me get at it. This is the time for that. So I don't have it. I can't be giving my energy to all these other people doing this, that, and the third. And people that know you, they know your triggers. So they'll say stuff that they know would normally trigger you. I gotta check my triggers. I gotta check my triggers, because they gonna come for me. Because people know your triggers. I'm not doing it. I'm finna work on this thing. I'm not responding. I'm not reacting. I'm not cracking this door open. I refuse to get into this spiritual energetic exchange with you. Not gonna do it. Because guess what somebody can't do? Argue to themselves. Argue with themselves. Not gonna do it. This is my goal. This is your girl Divine Karma. Just wanted to drop that, all right, because I got a friend going through that too, and I didn't went through it, and just sharing some of my knowledge, all right. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.